あ、そういえば、バイオミュータントの25日にバイオミュータントっていうゲーム出るんだけどね、なんか、日本語のフォントがダサすぎて、ちょっとやばかった。これやばくね？アンストッパブルピック。ツルダンス。これがゲーム内のフォントってやばくね？ダサすぎだよね、これね。いや、本当になんかね、フリーのなんかね、無料のあれで作ったみたいになってんだよね。俺これでちょっと買うの、やっぱやめようかなって今思ってる。本当にもこだわれないゲームが面白いかっていう。サブノーティカもやってるし。紹介しててやべえと思わねえのか
So, what is Biomutant in a nutshell? Biomutant is an open-world post-apocalyptic kung fu fable. Basically, in terms of structure, it's like Zelda Breath of the Wild, I guess. But the feedback that we've been getting over the years, it's that it's kind of a strange, weird, good mix between Ratchet and Clank, Devil May Cry,
ラチェクラっぽいね、ちょっとね。
yeah, and a couple of other influences. So it's truly an open world game, 8 by 8 kilometers, filled with a lot of weird events and fun things to find. I think the primary thing that we worked a lot with is the control that the player had over the character customization. We have the possibility for the player, to set the attributes, and in Biomutant, that's tightly connected or integrated with the way that the character looks. But the player is like completely free to morph their own breed, we call it a breed, but mammal, if you will. And eventually, people have a lot of assumptions on what kind of animal this is. But for me, and I guess the team, we have allowed the player to make what I call, more like a Muppet. And with character customization, it goes all the way down to crafting bits onto your clothes or hats or pants or whatnot. I guess the most important thing is the arsenal or the weapons. I mean, it's an action role-playing game, right? So we're focusing on the action parts of the role-playing aspect. Each part that you can find for weapons and gear, like a material quality aspect, so they can be more damaged or of a higher quality material. Just mentioning that you don't have to repair, but you can actually upgrade things that are broken, but they will never diminish in terms of their material qualities, like in Zelda, for example. We don't do that. In the game, you have 6 different tribes, so they're all composed of, a leader, a Sifu, if you will, that have mastered a specific Wang Fu combat style and trained his disciples in that. So these tribes are now in conflict, and there are 2 kinds, but you either. So they obviously, game being example, you can spawn a mushroom. Primarily, we have the biomutations, so those are kind of more physical abilities, if you will. For example, you can spawn a mushroom in front of you. That has multiple uses, if I just use that one as an example, in terms of creative freedom for you as a player. Combining this jumping up on the mushroom with, let's say, just electricity shooting out from your fingers, like the Emperor in Star Wars, or once the character is airborne, like your enemy, just going up there, unleashing some other kind of strange abilities. I don't want to go into all of them. But the other aspect is the psi mutations. So those are more like your, X-Men style abilities, if you will. Like, for example, levitate, which again can give you both exploration opportunities, but also then you can use it in combat in conjunction with other abilities and obviously ranged combat. So that will give you an advantage, I guess. You're wanting to keep on exploring the world because you're wondering what's going to be, around the next corner. And I guess the hope that we have as a group, as a team, is that that's going to be the unifying factor in terms of people playing the game and giving us feedback. That
でもなんかあれやな。これ買わんでいいな。買わんでいいかな。メモから消えました。